Good morning and welcome to our Hangout on Air. My name is Steve Burberry and I'll be your host for today's Ask a Small Business as part of our National Small Business Week series of events. I'm a business development manager here at Google, partnering with top-tier agencies and their clients to help them grow their business and meet their goals. In honor of National Small Business Week, we're sitting down with advertisers and their agency to discuss some of the great work they've done together and share best practices with the Google Partners community. Today I have the pleasure of introducing Jack O'Donnell from JumpFly. JumpFly was founded in 2003 and is a leading performance agency headquartered in Elgin, Illinois, just outside of Chicago. Also joining us today is Ryan Malpe from Patio Sites, headquartered in Brentwood, California. They're a seller of award-winning outdoor living products for over 20 years. Welcome to Google, and thank you both for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Very excited to be here. Thanks for the invitation. My name is Jack O'Donnell. I'm a senior account executive at JumpFly. At JumpFly, we manage over 400 PPC accounts for small and medium-sized businesses.
Great.
Awesome. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here as well. My name is Ryan Malpe, and I'm the Vice President of Patio Sites Inc. We have 2 retail locations across the country. We do business with over 400 manufacturers and distributors in the country, and our best asset is our experience.
All right, great. So when did your 2 businesses start working together?
We started working with Patio Sites about February 2013, so a little over a year. We're doing their search marketing, display marketing, their remarketing and search, Google Shopping, all the main core, Google AdWords elements. We're helping them manage.
Okay. Fantastic. Ryan, how did you know you wanted to start working with JumpFly?
They came highly recommended to us by a couple of the agencies that we were prior doing business with, and from very good word of mouth. And we gave them a small piece of our business, and told them, see what you can do with it, and they put their experience to the test, and it's been phenomenal.
Very cool. Yeah, I know it definitely can be a hard time trying to find the right partner and making sure that they're going to really deliver the goals that you guys are trying to meet. Mm-hmm. But it sounds like things are going really well. Mm-hmm. Great. So next, I'd kind of like to ask you just some best practice questions around what you guys do within your businesses. Ryan, as the VP at Patio Sites, what are your main marketing goals as a business?
Well, obviously with any advertise, it's really about maximizing ROI, return on investment, and that's next to good customer service practice. That's about our main goal as far as right now.
Okay. And what challenges do you and other businesses in your industry, the home furnishings and outdoor living products, what challenges do you guys face trying to meet these types of goals?
Our biggest challenge is maximizing exposure without being everywhere at once and overexposing ourselves. We want the consumer to know that hey, we're here, we could sell you your product, but we don't want them to be in every sidebar and every taskbar and every header when they go to a website that has nothing to do with outdoor kitchen equipment. But we want them to know that we're here, we could sell you some product, we have great customer service. We just don't want to force that down their throat.
Okay, so it sounds like you guys do a pretty good job in terms of targeting and making sure you're getting the right customers.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, great. How would you say online marketing has helped you guys achieve those goals?
Oh my gosh, it's the cornerstone of our business. Google and remarketing campaigns, without them and solid, good, SEO, without good SEO practices, we wouldn't be where we are. It would just, they literally are the cornerstone of our business.
Okay. How do you think JumpFly, how did they help you kind of create and deliver on those marketing strategies?
Well, we went through about 3 to 4 agencies before we decided to start working with Jack at JumpFly and the JumpFly community. And what we really wanted to do was, just give them a small piece of the business and just see what they could do with it. And what they were able to do was just beyond anything that anybody has ever told us before. They showed us different avenues of, ways to go, different campaigns, and it really was, the proof was in the pudding, and we knew from there that we wanted to do some serious marketing with JumpFly.
Okay, great. And Jack, what would you say, what were some of the challenges that you faced in helping Patio Sites achieve those goals?
One of the initial challenges we had was setting up the appropriate codes to track conversions and revenue with their proprietary shopping cart. So working with them, I helped them implement Google Tag Manager which allowed us to easily implement the remarketing code, the conversion tracking code, the Google Analytics code. Then with some slight adjustments on there and a little bit of coding they had to do, we were able to match up the shopping cart revenue exactly as it's being fed back into AdWords. So we had that core metric that we could use to help manage efficiently. We were also able to work with them to create a unique PayPal conversion code, so we can also grab that additional PayPal traffic, because a lot of clients, maybe 15 or 20% of their transactions are done via PayPal, and many smaller businesses aren't pushing that thank you page, back to their website, so we can actually track that conversion action. So now we also have that going with the Patio site. So again, layering in all the different elements of the revenue code, so we can use that to maximize and optimize the efficiency of the accounts.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, it sounds like with ROI being one of the most important metrics,
The most important metric.
The most important metric.
Well, with any business, yeah.
Tracking those conversions is definitely what you want to be doing there.
Absolutely.
Great. So what was the outcome, and what were kind of like the key success metric?
Obviously, some of the key metrics were, we were able to lower their cost per click, lower their cost per conversion, actually elevate their position, increase their revenue. So all the metrics are moving in the direction that you would want them to move. So that's something we're definitely very proud of, and we hope to continue. So I think those are the key things. It's basically getting a better return on their investment for the clicks that they're paying for, which is the bottom line.
Yeah, Jack is correct. I mean, revenue's up. Our CPA and CPC is down, which is cost per acquisition, and then cost per click is down. So I mean, when that happens, everything's a plus. So we're doing really good.
Okay, great. And as far as advice that you could give to other advertisers when it comes to selecting an agency and making that big decision, as far as who's the best fit, do you have any advice that you could offer there?
Yeah, it's quite a tough one. The only reason why I say it's tough is because it took us years to get it right. We had to go through a lot of pain, a lot of struggle, a lot of revenue. We lost a lot of revenue because what the other agencies were doing wasn't accurate. So it's the only really true advice that I could give to a company that's out there looking to get an agency is to not give them all of your budget, but just a small piece of your budget, and really see what they can do with it. And when I say small budget, I mean 20% of your budget. I mean, that's really what I think companies should do, is just to give them a little bit, see what they can do with a little bit, and then from there know where to invest.
Okay, great. Well, I mean, it sounds like things are going really well. Glad to hear that for both of you guys, for both your businesses. So moving along, for each small business session, we've included a round of rapid fire questions where we can kind of learn more about your digital savviness. Only rule here is that your answers need to be your first response that comes to mind.
Nice.
Are you guys ready?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
All right, great. So question one, what accomplishment are you most proud of as an agency or business? And Jack, you can go first.
I think the thing we're most proud of is at JumpFly, the way we work, we're month to month. So there's not a year contract that you're, as a new business owner or business owner looking to change, you're not committing to this full bore, change. So kind of coincide with Ryan's point about giving an agency a piece of the budget to work with. So we want clients to feel like they're not trapped in something that's not productive. So I think that's just as an overall JumpFly success story, the fact that we keep growing our client base, we're able to improve the efficiency of their accounts. Again, we have to earn their business month after month. So that's to me a key success metric, is just the way we do business and being successful at that manner and how we do business.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's a matter of expertise and a matter of knowledge. So there's certain products or there's certain companies, not so much products, but there's certain companies on the market that really see a position and a chance to make some revenue by selling a product, when they really have no expertise on the product, they have no knowledge about the product. And that's where we really like to set ourselves apart, is our customer service, our knowledge about the product, our expertise about the product. I mean, you ask anybody that's done business with us, and they love the fact that we know everything about the product, everything we sell. If there's a new manufacturer that's coming on board that we're going to be adding to the site, I sit down with the whole entire sales staff, go over each piece of the product, tell them what's new, tell them why this product sets apart, you know, the other manufacturer that we sell. And that's really where we like to set ourselves apart as a company is our expertise with our products.
Okay, great. What would you, question 2, what would you say is the most valuable lesson you guys have learned as an agency or business?
I think for us, as an agency, it's just to listen to the client. You have to give them the proper expectations of what they can actually accomplish with their pay-per-click accounts. Work with them in terms of whatever pieces of the puzzle that might be missing that they're not as knowledgeable on, whether it's, you know, getting some coding in place, just working with them to maximize, again, the return on investment, that ultimate, you know, grail of PPC efficiency, making more money coming in than you're giving out.
It's always nice.
Yeah,
It's
so
always a good
kind of
thing.
it in a nutshell. Again, just making sure you and the client are on the same page, you understand their business, you work in depth with them to, again, sell what makes them money. You know, work with them with the high margin items, make sure you're aware of that, push those. You utilize all the Google Shopping, the Google call forwarding, the site links, all the little elements that help give them a big presence in the marketplace. So when people are searching for what they're selling, oh wow, these guys, they've got a phone number I can call. They've got site links talking about contact us or who we are. The comfort level, I think, the confidence that I can buy from these guys. They're very prominent. They've got all these ways of reaching out to them and contacting them. I can buy my stuff from them and feel comfortable that I'm going to get a good quality product with good
definitely.
service. So.
And what would you say?
I mean, for us, it's very simple. I mean, we really don't forget our roots and where we came from. I feel that whenever a company is starting out, they pull out that white sheet of paper and they start writing down, what type of company they want to be, not so much what kind of product they want to sell. And I mean, for us, we started this out of a closet. It's kind of one of those things to see where we've come and see the people that we're now getting to work with. And it's really inspiring to know that just happened by, jotting down the few things that we wanted to be. We wanted to be honest. We wanted to be knowledgeable. We wanted to, give back to the customer and do special things that the customer will know that, we're not just looking for their wallet. We're looking to improve their backyard. We're looking to make their backyard something that they're going to actually enjoy and want to be at. And that's really where we value, that's the lesson that we've learned through our company, is that we want to remember our roots and we want to remember where we came from, be humble, and still, be able to offer the customer an amazing product at a decent price and do great business with people.
Yeah, for sure. That's great. So question 3, what is your favorite Google product?
For me, I would say Google Shopping, just in terms of what it can do for an e-commerce type of client. When someone's searching for a product they clearly intend to purchase, showing them that little thumbnail with the price point, they click that particular ad, go right to the page, and hopefully you get a nice, quick, easy transaction. So to me, in terms of an actual product that I really enjoy using and getting to maximize the efficiency of, it would be the Google Shopping product.
Okay.
Yeah, to go along with Jack, Google Shopping is definitely a top product. I myself, I like Google Maps because he got me here. And another thing was too is that now that I think about it some more, just even on my way here, it was going to take me an hour and a half, but it was able on the Maps program to tell me, well, you're going to hit traffic at here. You got a bridge toll here. It's going to cost this much. So you can prepare, because usually when, if you use another map agency that does maps, they don't tell you those things, so you're scrambling at the last minute. You got to get off on an exit. You're panicking, and so it's one of those things. And it's just like Google. They take one step further and they think, well, what does the consumer want and what does the consumer need, and they do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Off of that click.
Okay, great. So next question: when did you last take a selfie?
I actually have not taken a selfie in ever.
I've never either, so I think we should.
You want to take a selfie?
I think we should.
Yeah,
All right, let's
do it.
Let's take a selfie.
Okay, so we can answer that question. When is the last time you took a selfie?
We're gonna take one
right now.
Right now.
All right. Awesome.
All right,
Our first
we've
selfie.
officially taken the first selfie. So next question, question 5. What's your favorite YouTube trend? It can be anything from twerking, planking, whaling, or anything else.
You want to go
I'm
first on
throwing
that?
out gophering. So
haven't
everyone has to
gophering.
look that up. If you don't know what it is,
I wasn't aware of that
you
one.
have to look it up.
That's funny. That's funny. I don't Google twerking, planking, or whaling.
I'm glad you didn't say twerk.
Yeah, he was waiting for it. I don't know. I haven't Googled any of those things, but I know there's certain things that come about all the time that people go crazy about. That it's like the new trend that everybody has to do it. There was one that was like this crazy dancing that the group of people will go.
Or someone has a horse head on.
Yeah,
the video.
if someone has a horse head. Yeah, it's just it's crazy what they think of sometimes. But I don't know, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I'm going to answer the question with I don't know.
That counts. So finally, what's the last thing you searched for on Google that you will admit to?
I enjoy history, so often I'll search, historical things. I think the last thing I searched for was like the Colosseum, just to kind of get some historical
History buff.
History buff. Yeah, I obviously Google's great for any info tidbits of history you could possibly want. So I think that's the last thing I have to admit to, I guess.
The last thing that I searched for on Google, I think it was last night because I couldn't get my 2.5-year-old to sleep. So I was trying to find a practice on what natural ways to get your kid to sleep. And there's some pretty funny ones in the comments. But I think that's probably about the last thing that I searched on Google. So.
Okay, great. Well, those were some good responses, and thank you both for joining us today, and thanks to those of you who tuned in. Jack and Ryan will be available for the next hour or so to address your questions in the Google Partners community, so please make sure to post any questions in the comments section. Also, feel free to connect with both JumpFly as well as Patio Sites in the Partners community. And finally, please be sure to join the Google Partners community if you haven't done so already. Goodbye.